Alright, this is On Scene Treasure Valley. We are at the very south end of Cascade Lake at the West Mountain Complex fire. I don't know what it's called. It's been merging with other fires apparently. This is the fire that today they were issuing evacuation go orders on in zones 4 and 5. And I think that there was like a ready order for most of the zones over here. The fire really, even though it looks kind of ominous right now, it really has laid down a lot. There is no wind really. I mean, if there is, it's just a very, very slight breeze down here. I don't know what the mountains got, or maybe there's winds up there going on. Obviously it's still going pretty good up there, but it's not really doing anything. The darkness that you see down below to the houses or the cabins, I don't see any fire in there. Just cars going back and forth, fire units, maybe residents. There's units up on the hillside. We're in the fire camp. This is where all the firefighters come and eat. They got first aid stations here for them if they need anything, but they serve them food. They sleep here, a lot of them. There's communication centers typically that are here, health and safety officers to make sure that any issues are being addressed if they've had any. There are communications with the other fire agencies that are involved, air support, things like that. Everything's done here at the command post. So this is the biggest part of the fire that we can see now. And this is what was called the West, or is called the West Mountain Complex, or West Mountain Fire. I don't know if it's the Boulder fire or what this is now being called, but that's pretty much the hot area burning up in the forest now. It still is on the west side of Cascade Lake. It has not crossed the lake, and you can see how far up it is from the lake. And again, I'm sitting at the very south end of the lake. To my left, down the road right here, is where you go to turn. People have been down here before and know where this is at. You turn right and you go down the road. There's a cool house down there with a nice red barn, and then you go up into where the cabins all are. That's where the fire's still at. So everybody's still here and on alert, and there's smoke everywhere, there's ash everywhere. But as of right now, the fire does not look to be posing a huge threat to the city of Cascade. Obviously that can change, as everybody saw today. Weather can change, lightning can come in, wind gusts can come in, and it can change the whole scope of it all. So people need to stay ready, have a plan, talk to your friends and family, have a plan for animals and all that stuff. But for now, it looks like it's going to be probably a quiet night here. There is no air support up anymore. There's no helicopters, there's no planes, everything's down. I saw the helicopter sitting at the airport when you first come into town, and I saw the scoopers going back to Boise Airport when I was headed up here. I'm sure they'll be up at first light, and they'll monitor this all night long. You'll have firefighters up there that will actually set other fires, backfires, to burn fuel away from places. So you may see some firing tonight. If the weather cooperates, they'll do that. But for now, that's all I've got. It's On Scene Treasure Valley, and we're at the West Mountain Complex fire, Boulder fire, whatever it's called at this point. But we're at the south end of Cascade Lake. All right, I'm gonna go off. You guys have a good night.